Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Today we are beginning the Blood and Wine expansion. It's if you guys don't know, Blood and Wine introduced a whole new area, like a whole new country to visit with its own unique story. It's much longer than Heart of Stone. I don't know how much longer the main story is, but there's so much more shit to do in it than in Heart of Stone. Plus the graphics got a major upgrade. Then like Heart of Stone looked good. I mean, especially since it's in the same area. But you'll see. You guys will find out right when I get to Toussaint.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
They're like, dude, you guys are fucking annoying. Hey, what's up, Choco Cookie? Dude, it's been a while.
Found your message on a notice board.
What you been up to?
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The Griffin at White Oak.
Oh, you know, broke as always, playing video games, working, same old, same old. How about you, man?
Milton to
Or
Payrac,
girl, I don't know. Your name is gender neutral. How are you, person?
We're short. We share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection.
Boy, okay. I didn't want to, you know, assume.
It is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble.
Well, you were okay. You're not okay anymore.
The Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened
Well,
outlaw has left
I'm assuming that's good.
upon hearing words of
Good for you, man.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Oh man. Last night at work, I got some sawdust in my eye, and it irritated the shit out of me. I finally got it out, but fuck, my eye still hurts a little bit. Like, cause I was rubbing it so much, and I probably put too much. See, even the cats look better in this new cutscene. I put too much what's it called? Eye drops in my eye, so it's a little irritated. So playing this game, you know, it's a little, What soundbite was that? That was so fucking weird.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon.
Well, tell your friend to join in. Join in on the fun. Oh, these sons of bitches.
Right, good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like?
Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts.
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood! By the crane, villains, ready your arms!
Alright. Oh, shit. I'm stuck. Okay, we gotta take down the archer. Or... Hey, you can't use witch fucker as an insult, bro. Have you seen the sorcerers in this world? How come he just skipped all these? Okay, it doesn't make sense on which ones he's. Okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It doesn't make sense on which ones he's fucking locking in on. Okay, where's the fucking archer? Okay, homie. You are hypnotized. I like that the sword's glowing red when I use it. That's sexy. Can I get a swing in, homie? Come on. How many more? How many more? That was awesome.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
Baguette. Baguette.
So fess up. What brings you
A
such a
few
long
minutes
way?
later.
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Nah.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it
Facial
unofficially,
animation looks a little
that
bit better
hefty reward
on
awaits.
Geralt.
Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house.
Hey, welcome back.
All around the estate.
You
Yet
tell your
the
friend to
beast
join if you
somehow
want.
got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
What do you mean? That's weird.
Anyone
Impersonating
tried to hunt it?
you?
Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried.
Like using your voice or using like
Waiting
an
in
account that has like your
No
name?
avail. The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies,
clan.
at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
Well, that's really
I
weird.
sometimes think back to all the
Sorry that
contracts
happened to
I've
you.
ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
I love
Post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
Well, that's good. We don't need those type of people ruining our games. Yes, I like how contrasting my Geralt looks compared to the guys, because I'm all in black armor. I mean black leather, and they're in like gold and like
King
the
of the
super
Wild
gaudy
Hunt sailed
armor.
aboard the Nagle Fair, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
All right, cool. I know you could finish the game before doing the DLC. I just thought I thought it'd be funny. Not funny, but like I'd like to like just do everything and then fight the final boss. That's why I haven't fought the final boss yet. Do you guys see the green on top? Is there green on your side? Or is it just on my TV? Huh, what? It is green. Well, I don't know. Whatever, it's gone now. And we're in Toussaint! Look at how beautiful this fucking game looks.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Blood and
Exactly how I
wine.
remembered it.
Super blue. Super saturated. Really high contrast.
These past years.
Walk about when you have the chance.
Do I have a
See
night
for
bot?
yourself.
To me,
I don't know what that
place
is, so
always seems straight
probably
out of a
not.
Fairy tale, knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
A heroine? I know, it's probably one of my favorites. Just visually, it's definitely one of my favorites visually. Well, time for business. Oh, he just threw the horse. Y'all ready? You ready?
For my lady! Guillaume, watch out!
Oh.
Kill a monster! All for one and one for all!
Well, I just ruined the clip.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most
Yeah, I know
beautiful
the
among them.
anime.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still
Do
I'm
what
profoundly
again? The
grateful
Final
to
Fantasy
Blade,
victory
indebted
theme?
to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have
Goliath.
been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath
Goliath.
had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good
Hey,
fight
what's up,
against the
Jacob?
giant. Got experience
Welcome to the
battling
stream.
monsters?
How long have I been
In
streaming?
Toussaint, we
Hopefully
mostly chase
you can still get a
bandits,
little...
but I vowed I'd bring my heart's
Oh, I've only been
champion
streaming for
ahead of
20
the
minutes. That's
as the
cool.
famed Gottfried, known as
I
the
tried to
Giant
stream
of
for an
the
hour,
Lake.
so you got a good 40 minutes to enjoy my banter
Another challenge awaits
and
me.
the
Yet if
beautiful
Geralt is the humble
graphics of this
beast, You
game.
ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Well, they're completely different games. I don't know. There's no really any comparison. All these. Look at all these deer. Let's get some raw meat. Hell yeah. Follow Milton to the place where the body was found. Alright, Milton. Hop on the horse.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Come on.
Hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so great.
Can't get used to the
I've
way
seen
the
some
nights
pretty
go,
good,
especially
like,
as
I've seen
you
some
switch
ray
back and
tracing
forth
videos
between
for
the
Minecraft.
and
Looks really good.
normal.
I can't deny that. But, for a game that came out, I mean, for a game like this game came out, what? I mean, specifically this, section came out in 2016, with no real graphical upgrades. Pretty good. Ray tracing's new, so Minecraft almost looks like a new game.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Oh. Use your Witcher sense. Okay.
Hobnailed boots. Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
In the water.
Honor! Perish, Charlotte's brutes!
Got guests.
Drowner?
Careful.
Oh, corpse fiends. Yeah. Oh, you son of a bitch. That. You good, dude?
Time to end this.
Nice.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is
Um,
fierce.
Maybe if I fight another boss, I should be able to fight another boss in this stream. Or something. A big monster. These small little monsters, they don't deserve it.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Alright.
Gonna
Use
dive
your
in,
Witcher
make sure they
sense to
didn't miss
search
anything.
the riverbank. Use your Witcher sense to search the nets for clues. Let's see if there's anything else on the dry land.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere.
Swimming. There you go.
Book kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly.
God,
Nice to know
Galaxy
where they took the
2.0.
corpse.
I don't think so.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat.
Look at those
and took
clouds.
It
It's so
Need
fluffy.
to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Suspicious.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
DLC.
It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past.
Delacroix.
We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past.
Yeah, that's a very clever nod that they did, huh? DLC?
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Just in case you forgot that you're in a completely different fucking country, they had to let you know this is DLC.
In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Hey-ya!
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Arietta.
Arietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomrin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
All is in order!
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will
Yeah, I
find
know,
no
it's
better
so
crayfish chowder in all
inconvenient.
Toussaint.
Hey, bro, can you, like, actually run? Like, is your AI broken? Run! Okay. Oh, and now you're stuck on a wall. It runs faster than the new Sonic movie.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyren. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse.
I think I'm a little bit faster.
For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited 2 men to join us, yet since Sir the Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Should I be an asshole?
Like Milton said, I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
Geralt is a witcher, a master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
What do you mean?
Please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man.
Dude, that Sonic movie looks so bad. That Sonic movie, it's like, it looks fan-made.
Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head popping, eyes bulging,
The teeth, the
tongue
face,
and popped out. Next to
the
it,
body,
a hand
the...
rocking upon the wall.
I don't know, it's so weird. Like, I like the voice actor, like, I like the actor playing him.
Fast as my legs would take me,
But,
returned.
and Jim Carrey, you know, Jim Carrey's a win
Keep out of their way. They
to
had
some
hard
people.
hold.
I mean, I like
The parts
some of
were
his
so
movies,
tangled
but
up in my
I'm not the
nets,
biggest Jim
they were
Carrey
forced
fan.
to cut them.
Must have been early in the morning.
Oh, why'd I do that?
Did you see?
Not
What?
eyes.
Get a good...
They had...
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
Oh.
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
I never really played many Sonic games, so probably here
Woman who just
anyways.
left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in.
But I know he turns into like Super Sonic in a lot of games, right?
But hold
I don't know.
Because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Oh my god. Divine
Some folk think
punishment.
the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why,
Tushes.
insolent.
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles.
This conversation's taking
grants
so
honors
long,
to
I can
intellects,
feel Geralt's beard
leaves
literally
strayed from
growing.
the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same.
You know what's
bill
so
of
weird?
goods.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger.
Emulators are fun. I wish I had a
Toussaint
computer
are
so I
no
could
fools.
use them.
They see clearly the beast kills and pays
So
honoring
it's so
patrons.
weird. At work the other day, I ironically did a dab, and this guy was like, "What was that?" Like this guy's probably younger than me. He's like, "What was that?" I was like, "Oh, it's a dab." Like, "What's a dab?" So I explained to him what a dab was and how Vine ruined it. And then he's like, "What's Vine?" I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck? How do you not know what Vine is? Were you living under a rock in 2016?"
Her Grace bestowed a great honor on them, even before we
Like,
departed for
dude,
Rome.
everyone. I had to explain to him what Vine was.
Hair during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you
And
will
a dab.
bet
Like I was like,
yourself
dude,
laughing.
what the fuck
Tempted
is
to ask a
this?
few questions, but it
What
sounds
is
like a
life?
long,
What is this
complicated
reality
story.
we live in?
One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
That was my reaction too. Follow Milton. Okay, go to the Corvo Bianco, and examine the body kept in the cellar. Well, that's a weird sentence to read out loud.
Ducal clerk's looking for help.
Kill
Good
yourself.
coin to be
We have
made.
child to burn. Wanted, the White Wolf. Whoa, someone knows I'm here. Geralt of Rivia, known as the White Wolf, is wanted to serve as a guide. His potential employer guarantees an ample wage for this unusual contract. For more information, he should go to Count Beledal's temporary base camp in Toussaint. Note, we kindly request all other persons not present themselves as said camp under the pretense of being Geralt of Rivia. Count Beledal was not born yesterday and can easily tell who is a witcher and who is faking it. All these journeying to his camp in shabby costumes with wooden swords strapped to their backs can save themselves the trouble and turn back. So, turns out, there's like a fetish here for witchers. Like, not like people like to pretend they're witchers. If you go to a certain whorehouse, that's a story for another day. You go to a whorehouse, and one of the girls will be like, "Oh, another one." And she's like, "What are you talking about? Witchers popular?" Like, no, but people pretending to be witchers are popular. What the fuck?
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Oh, I know what I gotta do. Okay. Oh, examine the
Busted
body.
Ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Killed with a single blow.
Killed with a single blow. Yep, that's right. I've never read the books, but here the new show
In the cellar.
with Henry
Gotta be.
Cavill is actually based off of the
Tucker had
books.
No trouble knocking over the cart.
So I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out when it comes.
Wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand, massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara though, or a Fletter. Bruxa, gotta be. Footprints. Small.
Did you see that?
feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
Good examination.
Used this to batter down the grate.
Use this man. I hope you guys are ready. There's a reason, oh shit.
You. Saw you at the inn.
Well, her
I
titties
know
are covered
what
with
you
blood.
are.
I think,
Don't know
I think,
why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
That's... I don't think, maybe YouTube will freak out a little bit, I don't know. Definitely can't use this as a thumbnail.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Sexy.
What? Lost your nerve?
Why do I keep on doing that? I see you guys commenting, you know, I'm a little distracted, a little preoccupied. Hey! I did though. No, 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 no.
What's she doing at the table, though?
There you go. There you go. Hey, man, thanks for joining. Hopefully you come back for another stream. This was a fun little fight. You're probably already gone, but whatever. Oh, gotta examine the situation.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death, Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
Puts the hand in his back pocket.
So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, how it shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? Why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Okay. We're gonna go talk to the knights. Damn. I don't wanna. Oh, fuck. This DLC, man, really well made graphically. Story-wise, I enjoy it as well, but the story's just beginning, so. Well, okay. Obviously, we can't do this. Hey, welcome back, man. You got to see the fight with the vampire, right? I don't remember if you left before or during the fight. I just fought a vampire, so you can rewatch that if you want. Some wine and cheese. Does wine taste good with cheese? Like, I don't like wine by itself, but I love cheese. So I feel like people might have you might have done something there, you know? I got to go.
Need to speak to the Duchess urgently.
All right.
Yeah, like cream cheese. That's some good shit right there. They actually make some like infused, like, you know, like swirled up cream cheese jam kind of shit. Philadelphia does. It's pretty good. I don't know if they still make it. I remember the commercials for it. Shit was bomb.
Is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. The rogue? Well, you can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents.
Geralt's a realist.
Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry,
I don't know.
we'll be in
It's
time
the
to
French
speak with
accent, I guess.
before the battle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Shalmar.
Someone's gonna find a Shalmar? With only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Nothing's the matter.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's captor a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
You know those French and their accent. The monster... I don't know. I don't know the lore behind the monster. I just know that if it's a baby, then mama must be huge. Because this thing's big. It's a big boy.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
She's like, what the fuck? I don't. We're just friends, okay?
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
It's not a baby. It's a big. It's a thick boy.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Don't stop.
Damn it. We have to help him.
Guess so. Oof. All right. All right.
Not good. In one mighty pound, to give fight to the beast, it turns confound. The fate of the beast has been weighed by the gods.
Damn it.
Soon the witches shall triumph against all odds. Ah, Toussaint! For the Duchess!
Oh, damn it. No, he's dead! na 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 na. That was an annoying fight.
The Shelma lies
What's
defeated
up?
by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade.
So that is 3
As
fights.
the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
What? You,
Master Geralt, do what you must.
but you didn't get to see the fight.
Finish the deed.
I guess we gotta kill it.
It suffered enough.
The monster lies slain. The fight is done. Praised be the victors.
I don't know. I did pretty good fighting the Shalmar. I'm pretty proud of myself, except that I actually, unfortunately, my NPC died.
I am not as nimble as in my younger years.
You fought bravely. Thanks for your help.
Oh, I guess he didn't die. He can't die. He's part of the main story. This fucking idiot, on the other hand, I wish he did die.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long
Yeah, what's up?
awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope.
Five Nights
And
at Freddy's?
suddenly, that
No.
entrance, so
I
spectacular.
played it for like 2 seconds on my I played it for 2 seconds once on a phone in like a Verizon store. But like I don't have a computer, I can't play it on the computer, and I'm pretty sure it's not on the
In
PS4,
Toussaint, knights have
so I
battled
can't play it on the
beasts for mere
PS4.
glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises.
Seems like
but
an
in
I mean, it's
return,
super
he
popular.
became a
I know
glorious
that.
he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd?
I'd probably get a lot of people to check me out if I did play it, but
Geralt,
I don't know. I
though we
mean,
value your fortuitous intervention in the arena.
I can't play it. I can only play PS4 games right now.
Services have been retained, and as shall
If you want a little bit of horror element, though, check out my videos. I posted a video 2 days ago called what's it called? It was called something about marriage, seeds of marriage or something. Heart of marriage or something. No. It was called
He lets the investigation pending for
Scenes from a Marriage. It has some horror elements in it. It's pretty
we
scary.
must find him.
I don't know what happened. Did I miss something? Whatever, we good. Yeah, man. Check it out. So I thought it was pretty good.
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Dandelion.
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Ugh.
Dandelion smashed the Duchess?
But solely to tell him.
What a fucking
yes,
dog.
Regrets rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien Telatour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace, Witcher.
Greetings.
I've never played the games, but I have a basic idea of what it's about.
Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know this how?
Through careful analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe
I'll have to check it out some other time. We're about done with the stream. Once we're done with this conversation, I'll be cutting it off.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is.
Sounds
Yet
super
we are capable
deep.
of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a
Look
new
at
dress.
that! Look at that
Or
view.
rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant.
Just like my uncle.
Could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in a gutter. dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon de Lac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stingy.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Okay.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
You left for like 4 minutes?
5 virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's
It'd have to be some walkthroughs, not really, I can't really play it at the moment.
The virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the native of the lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and
I'll put it on the list.
However, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Well, I don't have VR, so...
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered.
Yeah, I'm subterfusion.
Virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory.
That's why I know a little bit about what's going on.
Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the 4th virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something.
Yeah, I remember you checking me out. I appreciate that. You know, not a lot of people would see a comment and give him a chance, but I really appreciate you guys checking me out. You know?
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed an team.
Kind of completely different kinds of games.
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them.
Well, they'll probably be confused on what I'm talking about because they can't read the comments.
Coincidence. Beast must know it too.
Well, I mean, they like I don't know if some people like watch the live chat. Maybe some people might.
You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm.
Okay. I mean, I guess after 143 comments, they'll probably be a little curious on what we're talking about. They're like, what do you... 143, that's an actual conversation.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
Shit, do I have to do something? Can we just... Oh, your grace. Fucking...
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Nice.
All right.
I'm guessing this video is going to be a little bit longer than I expected.
Be careful. Give it to me.
Oh, that guy seems suspicious. Nice JPEG. You seem to be the minority. I get so many people talking shit. Dude, why your videos not? Why you got an hour-long video, bro? Why is like a lot of people don't watch hour-long videos? Like, dude, if you can, like, dude, this is the time of streaming. If you fucking, like, people these days will sit down and watch Netflix for 12 hours at a time. You can watch an hour-long video. Hell, man. People, like, if I wanted to, I could watch Endgame right now, and that's 3 hours long.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle. Giddy up.
Can I even save right now? I can.
Clear the path. Clear the way, I said. It's here, just round the corner.
Hurry.
Oh man, I mean, I watch it when it's new. I'm not a big fan of rewatching shows.
With these in hand, they can deduce where the head.
But I really enjoyed season 1 and 2, and I'm looking forward to season 3 this week.
With no other option, but time is
Hell, in all honesty, I might not even stream the day it comes out. I didn't stream when Jessica Jones came out, so I don't know if I'll stream when Stranger Things 3 comes out. I don't know, probably not. No more singing. I think it's just a little bit more talky talk. There's no more bosses this early in the game. I mean, this early in the DLC.
I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. Turns around, over there, look. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other Phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Let me fucking... I hate seeing that shit. My damaged sword. Oh no. I need to get more, Okay. Enough of that. Let's go! Just gonna do a quick little scavenger hunt. And then, oh man, why can't I jump? Whoever thought fall damage was a good idea in games, fuck you. Okay, that's not the right way to go. Alright, man.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try. Is the game to your liking?
They pay you well, Richard. Enough for wine and women?
Is something a fruit? You think? It's a possibility.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Who's that? God damn it. Oh, wrong.
Come on, stay calm. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Hell yeah. Clue from the horn of a unicorn.
That's hardly fair. Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Listen, I didn't break any rules.
Oh, never mind.
True. He won fair and square. We were unlucky, that's all.
We must try to grab the next clue.
Alright.
Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Unworthy. Entirely inappropriate behavior. A complete collapse of social
All work and no play, right, Richard?
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
Do you think what the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
If you're a peasant. Well, I am a peasant. Oh, son of a bitch. He's so done.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift.
He just steps out the water. You missed some funny shit. Alright, now meet up with Duchess Henrietta. Or Henrietta. Whew, Fuck, dude. This game does not have to look this good. Again. Okay. Let's take off these fucking ears. It was just funny because Jordy's a unicorn. Alright, alright. Can I jump over this shit? Come on. Hell yeah.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules.
I am the law.
Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
I've another. Show me yours.
Maybe.
Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hardest
So I've been
cheese.
told. I begin like a groin, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. What? The greenhouse, right?
Let's see. Grown with ease gives us green, right? And mouse with the head of hard cheese. Greenhouse?
You're a genius. Several greenhouses in the gardens, indeed, but only one works. The key to which looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Was that right? There's no way that was right. I literally just pulled that out my ass.
Wait here.
Geralt's so badass.
What the butch?
What was that?
Come on now. Come on now. Tuner simulator? Tuber simulator. I mean, like I said, guys, I can't play anything that's not on the PS4 right now. I don't have a computer. I know, I don't know about Goat Simulator, but I know play Tuber Simulator. Simulator. Tuber Simulator is like a mobile game, right?
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
Another vampire.
I won't let you kill me.
Hell yeah! Do 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 do. If I win? What do you mean if I win?
Okay.
Oh no!
You were to stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Whew. That might be a pretty decent thumbnail. Geralt looking through the heart of a vampire. I mean, it portrays what this DLC is all about, right?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlef, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Detlef an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlef found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlef's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
I don't know. I mean, PewDiePie.
His rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times.
He
But is it the case this time?
I don't know. I like his meme videos, but like about this whole situation he's got. I feel like he got really popular because of the whole tier series thing, but he's like, but after he cut it off, people just stopped caring, and a lot of people that subscribe to him are like fake account, yeah, like fake accounts. Jorgen.
Yet your true task is to stop the
yeah, they're like fake accounts. Like people made multiple accounts to subscribe. People like grabbed their like grandma's email, made accounts to subscribe. So a lot of the people subscribed to him don't really care about him.
Evidence is stacking up against him.
Everyone that's watching his videos are the ones that care. He still gets millions of views. It's just that when you're the second highest subscribed channel, you should be getting at least like 20 million, 50 million views of video. So by proportion, man, like it seems like his channel's dying, but at the same time, he's still doing better than most of us, you know?
Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Well, like, at the end of the day, none of that shit really matters. And I do believe, like, if you want to be technical, PewDiePie is the #1 most subscribed creator, you know? And that's saying something, you know? But, this whole T-Series thing, I don't even know where it started. Like, I don't know why everyone made such a big deal about it. I don't know how it started. Like, I know why it became a big deal, because PewDiePie, he was definitely unchallenged for years. I wasn't even a subscriber for that long, and I already knew PewDiePie #1. Anyways, guys, as much as I love talking about PewDiePie and Minecraft and Five Nights at Freddy's, we're gonna have to cut the stream off. We'll be back tomorrow, so don't forget to like and subscribe. If I get notified of your subscription, I'll shout you out in the next video. You guys have a great day.